I haven't done a video like this in a while. It's been a minute. It's been a minute that I've talked about anime. I go on a full rant mode, but I am. I just got done watching Lazarus. If you don't know what Lazarus is, I'll basically tell you. It's Toonami's original anime. You know how that turns out. It's done by the same creator who did Cowboy Bebop. It was their big anime of this year, and it just ended. I'm gonna say this right now, and I know I might get some hate for this because there are people that did like this anime. This is by far his worst fucking anime he's ever done. I will say this. It's not the worst Toonami original anime. That's not saying much. Because I'm going to rip this fucking ending a new one. So if you don't know what this anime is about, I'm just going to give you just the plot. Some doctor named Skinner made some drug that supposedly relieves everyone from getting inflicted of pain. Backfires, everyone's supposedly going to die in 30 days, so the government makes up this team called Lazarus and made up of 5 people. And they have 30 days to make the vaccine. And so the entire plot of this anime is they're trying to find Dr. Skinner. So, that's basically the anime. Now let me get to why or how this anime ends. Because, oh boy, it is one of the dumbest endings I've seen in a while. First things first, before I get to the ending. This is one of his worst animes when it comes to building characters up. Now, I'm not saying that the characters are bad. No, I'm far from it. I like Doug. I like, some degree, Axel, Elena, Christine, and Leland. They all had their moments. Here's the problem. They never gave them proper backstories. Doug, this dude right here, he didn't get a backstory. All he was just their chauffeur driving them around. Where was his backstory? Like, did people, not realize that he did not have a fucking backstory? Elena barely got a backstory. It was apparently revealed that she was part of some cult that worshipped an AI, and they threw that shit out the window. The only character that really had some sort of backstory was Christine. She was like some group, some Russian group, I don't remember. It's been a couple of weeks. And Leland is a part of this, rich family. And Axel, they really didn't give him much of a backstory either. So, this entire anime is basically them trying to find Skinner. They go all over the world, trying to find this motherfucker. And you're probably wondering, where was he at? Where was Dr. Skinner? Was he in Japan? Was he in Germany? Was he in Brazil? Was he in my fucking place? Where was Dr. Skinner? So this is big spoilers if you don't want to spoil it, but I'm gonna do it. Skinner was in a homeless community that was literally right by their fucking hideout. Right by their hideout. Literally, maybe a mile away. That's where he was. And believe it or not, I'm going to show this to everyone, so I'm not lying. There he was. There's Mr. Skinner. There he is. In episode 3, and Doug sees him. Seriously. How did he miss him? He's literally right in front of him. That's clearly him, and it ended up being him. So they traveled all over the world. All over the world for no fucking reason. No reason. How the fuck do people miss this? How do people miss this? How are people missing this? That this doesn't make any sense. It literally defeats the whole point of this anime. That the entire time he was literally right by them. So you want to know how it ends? He makes the cure. Gives him the, oh, here's the cure, and I'm dead. They make the cure, that's it. This anime was pointless. What was the point of this anime? What was the point of this anime? It made no sense. And when this supposed Habna crisis was solved, it was solved like this. Who the fuck was this assassin dude that was after Axel? All I know was he was in some group. He went nuts, killed everyone, but they never explained it. How in the fuck does any of this make sense? How? How does this make sense? Explain that to me. You know, everyone gets upset about Demon Slayer, about all it is just fight scenes and animation and the stories, not all that. Here's the thing, at least the story for Demon Slayer makes sense. They kind of ended it, like even though they said it's the series finale, they're trying to like weasel away to see if they could do a season 2. I mean, we just saw it with Ninja Kamui. They just fucking announced a season 2 and 3 of that shit. And by the way, how the hell did Axel made it out alive? That man was beaten up to no end, in horrendous shape to fight, and yet he somehow was able to beat the guy. Everyone gets on Aiko from Terminator Zero for doing some badass shit, but everyone's fine with this. This is one of the worst animes he's ever done. And I am so done with Toonami. I am so done with their animes. I am so done. I don't give if they come out and say that, hey, we got a brand new anime series that's done by Hayao Miyazaki. I ain't fucking watching it. No way. Done. Dunzo. Let me know what you guys think. I thought this ending was awful. It made no goddamn sense. It was beyond a rush, and it made the whole anime fucking pointless. Pointless. Let me see what everyone. I want to hear you guys' thoughts. Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe I'll think about it a few days, and all of a sudden, maybe it'll make a little bit of sense. I highly doubt. Been a rough day. Kowloon generic romance wasn't all that good anyways, and now this fucking anime ended like dog shit. Ugh.